Now recording.
Please.
I love Craig. I love Craig so much. Hi.
Hi, sis. Welcome back to the diary room.
Thank you, thank you. I feel really subdued right now. I'm like so tired.
Please, no problem. I've been out all day, so I get the feeling.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
but let's go ahead and get into it. So obviously, there's been a lot going on with you and Miss Brandy.
Ugh,
Let's think.
so like, I don't know. I feel like maybe I overreacted like a tad, a smidge, like a bit. But also part of me is like, well, she had it coming because why were you throwing my name at so many, like three different people came to me. Three different people, and I've been so like, after our little kerfuffle, our little fight on, like, I don't know, what was it? Saturday? And it wasn't even a fight because she was like, I think you should give us your word." I was like, "Calm down." So that wasn't even really a fight. But I feel like I mean, maybe we haven't been talking that much, I guess, but, like, just today, like, I was explaining to her, like, "Oh, no, like, the everybody but Michael is a joke, like, nobody is actually, like, hating on Michael, it's just, like, a little joke," and just talking to her about that. And then she does that, and she drops my name, and she says the thing about what was that thing that I said that she repeated? Like, "I love causing problems for men." What's the problem with that?
Please.
Like,
Said
I
what you
see no issue,
said. What you
but
had.
oh, what?
I said you said what you had to say.
Yeah, and, like, I don't know. I feel like she was just, like, really desperately just trying to give everybody something to, like, give them incentive to keep her, but she chose the wrong person. Like, she really like, there was no worse person in this game for her to do because, like, I'm all about confrontation. I love confrontation. I'll confront anyone about anything, and I get real pissed off about it. So, I just feel like she made a bad move there. Because once I'm pissed off, there's really no controlling me.
All right. Well, Brandy's on the block now with Val. Last week you wanted to save her. What do you think you might be doing this week?
She dug her own grave. She really did. I just like, I was really like, earlier today, I was all for Brandy. I was like, let's save Brandy. I want to help Brandy. And then I felt a fool for saying that because of what she had been saying about me. So, like, obviously, I won't vote against her. I'm not going to take that point penalty because I need those points. But yeah, I'm not campaigning for her. I'm just telling people, like, yeah, she deserves it. And I don't really care if I lose my immunity over it because it seems like plenty of people in the house like me and seem all right with keeping me around.
Okay, so speaking of your immunity, obviously your first season, you were immune for the first four cycles, and
Yeah.
we know how it was over. Um, how do you feel like, what have you been doing to make sure once your immunity ends that you'll be surviving?
Well, me and quote unquote MJ, we're working together, obviously. Blaze has reached out today, wanting to like work with me and talk game, and Michael did the same thing. And I was pretty happy about that. I've got all my silly little alliances that I force people into. All my silly little alliances. Yeah, I don't feel like I've turned myself into much of a threat other than everyone seeing how angry I get. But I don't even think that many people were like involved in that unless people have been talking, which they probably have. But like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm not too much of a threat right now. And I have a couple of good connections that will help me.
Right, very interesting. So, with the veto draw. So obviously, Jordan, Val, Brandy are playing, and we also had Shinx, Mira, and Ryan Drew. Do you feel like you have any stakes as far as who you would like to see win the veto?
Um, if Brandy can take herself off so I don't have to deal with losing somebody in my group, that would be great. But other than that, like, I'm kinda ready to get her out of here. So, I'm fine with it with if she wins or if she loses, if that makes sense. I'm very torn up about it.
Interesting. Um, okay, so when so basically what I'm hearing is you're planning to vote for Val to protect your points, but you're not going
Yeah.
to really one way or another.
Yeah, and I'll communicate that to Val, and I think it'll make sense why, and I really don't think if it ends up being Val and Brandy on the block that Val has anything to worry about. So, I don't think it would be an issue me voting to evict her over, Brandy. I don't think it's cause for concern anyways, but
Please. So, you as you said, you forced a couple people into some alliances like players,
yeah,
social butterflies,
yeah.
whatnot. So I kind of want to hear like teacher lounge, whatever. So I kind of want to hear like which alliances are like serious to you at the moment and what
Honestly, um, hmm, I like monster fuckers. I think monster fuckers is cute. So monster fuckers is serious. I think Slayers too has potential to be serious. I'm also super curious about who put me back in Slayers. That was really funny.
well, I went to remove you. I like removed I like did it on the wrong person, so I didn't actually remove you. So that was a mistake on my part.
Wait, but I was removed and then I was back in it.
Oh, you were?
Yeah,
Oh, well, I don't know then.
because I saw it light up. So, but anyways, maybe it was just like a glitch. Let's see here. I mean, social butterflies obviously is kind of serious. I feel like we'll have more and better communication once Brandy's ass is out of here because she just is the way she is. Um, yeah, I think they all have potential to be serious, and if they're not serious, then it's at least people I like talking to. Um, except, well, obviously everyone but Michael is serious. Like that's dead serious. Like we need to get him out of here.
Please.
But yeah,
Okay, so speaking of Michael, so how has your connection with the tutors been of late?
with Michael,
Yeah, kind of like the
oh,
returning
the
player.
tutors. Sorry, I didn't understand what you said.
Please.
Me and Ryan do not talk much. Oh, I need to respond to him. He's something to me earlier. But Michael, I like Michael. Michael seems we've talked probably more than I've talked to some people. He seems sweet. He seems genuine. He could be fooling me. I really don't know. So, I mean, can I talk about something that I'm really passionate about?
Oh, absolutely.
I hate orgs,
Please.
and I probably won't be feeling this way tomorrow. So, like, consider it a phase, but oh my God, I hate getting angry. Like, it is absolutely the worst thing in the world, and it's part of the reason I stopped doing orgs because, like, I get so mean and so aggressive. Like, I did not need to name Slayers 2 Slayers, but less annoying. That was just unnecessary. Like, I probably could have just shit talked Brandy less after she shit talked me. Like, I
Fine.
do not like who I am when I'm angry, and I genuinely feel, like, kinda bad about it. But, yeah, so currently I hate orgs.
Please. Well, Y'all know BBD is the environment for all the
Yeah,
cattiness.
but also, like, how old is Brandy? May I
Um,
ask you that?
well, do we put age on the chart?
I don't think you did.
I think we do. Okay, so I probably can't say.
Okay,
She'll have to say that herself.
that's fair. No, that's fair. But yeah, it's just I don't like y'all are really doing something with these channels because I remember like yesterday I was able to see the viewer announcements.
Oh wow. Well,
I can't see it now. There was nothing like information wise in there, but I sure was looking.
that may have been intentional because some people wanted to like get their cards and stuff.
Oh, okay. Got it. Alrighty.
Period. Casey, so if we get through the week, how do you feel like if you're looking for an HOH, or are you gonna try to lay low on that front?
Hmm. I want maybe lay low for like a cycle or two. Cause I feel like if I get HOH, I have to get rid of Shank. And now I know in this game, me and Shinx are like getting along like chatty, but I know Shinx is a threat. I just know that from having played an org with him before. And I feel like I specifically remember that just nobody could do anything because Shinx kept winning. So I feel like if I get an HOH, that's what I'm gonna do, but I need other people to see that first. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like I already know what I know, but I need everybody else to know it too.
Please, very interesting. Um, and obviously, we saw the Dean's List where Blaze, Mira, Sammy, Shinx, Aiden had did the best points on GPA this week.
Mhm.
What do you suspect won the power for the week?
Let me look at the names again. Can I tell you something?
Yes.
I absolutely read over somebody having a power, and I very recently learned about it in my chat with Michael. Like, when I say recently, I mean like within the hour. Like
Right.
my eyes just must have slid over it. Let's see here. The top five: Blaze, Mira, Sammy, Shinx, Aiden. Blaze gives me the vibe that he would be trying really hard. So it could potentially be Blaze, but I could also see Sammy getting it. Something about Sammy is giving diligent, you know? It's giving hard worker.
Okay.
Um yeah, that's who I think. Could also be
Please.
Shinx though, which is concerning. Yeah.
No problem. And with the have-nots, you guys had detention. I saw you were doing your part, even though you weren't in danger of being nominated. So,
Oh yeah, I just like to be kind.
period.
It gave me an excuse to do something at work other than work.
Fine. Um. So yeah. So I see you made your trust ranking in your
I
channel.
did.
So I just kind of want to touch on some names I haven't heard you speak about yet. Like Crow.
Yeah, Crow and I haven't spoken about much. And I feel like I said day one, like I could see me and Crow really getting along well. And I feel like we could really get along well, but I just haven't spoken to him much. And I really need to get on it. But in my head, it's like the time has passed. Crow already has all his friends. But yeah, I need to talk to him.
Okay. The HOH Jordan.
Jordan. Jordan. Let me look at my chat with Jordan. We haven't spoke. I mean, Jordan did come to me with what Brandy had said. And I really appreciated that. And I feel like, like we had our chat is little, but we hadn't spoken much before, and I appreciated it. I feel like that's somebody I could potentially be friends with.
Hmm. Okay.
Was that a giggle I heard?
No, I said, mm-hmm. Sorry.
Okay, maybe it cut out weird. I was like, oh, what do you know?
Is Aiden.
Aiden, everyone see so like from the VCs, I can kind of tell who's like all friendly with each other, right? And a
Hmm.
lot of people seem friendly with Aiden, so it might be a good idea for me to get friendly with Aiden. And I kind of have been, other than farting on it. That was really funny. Sorry. But yeah, yeah. I just we talk. What have we talked? I'm so tired, Slimy, and I am so sorry about it.
Problem.
Oh, I've talked to Aiden a ton. My thing is names. I'm so bad with names, but yeah, I could see myself where I could see myself literally working with anybody here except for Brandy. And can I tell you something honest?
Of course.
I hate ranking things, but it doesn't make any sense to me. So some of those names are thrown on there willy-nilly.
Please, I got that impression. Okay, then. Last name I would ask about is how are you feeling about Val?
I like Val. Might just be from Monster Seeking Monster last night, but I like her as a person. We haven't really worked together much. Um, oh, are you taking notes?
Oh no, I'm just scrolling through channels.
But I like Val. She's cool. I don't want to see her go home, which might mean Brandy's going home, or if Brandy gets taken off like somebody else, I don't know. I don't know what Jordan's thinking about. It might be somebody else from my group because he was like one person from each thing. So,
Yeah, that's a good point. So, if Brandy were to come down somehow, do you who would you like to see up in her place?
I was gonna say no one, but that's not true. I would prefer to see someone I don't talk to that often, like Crow. Maybe I wouldn't realistically see Jordan putting Shinx up, so that's just not happening.
Hmm.
But it honestly, yeah, Crow.
Well, I meant more so like, so if
Oh, if it was somebody else from my social group
right. Hmm.
who I would like to see go up, me and Malik haven't been talking very often. So, I mean, I don't want to see any of the three of them go up. At that point, I'd be like, yeah, okay, we have to like gun to get Val out.
Hmm.
But I guess the preferred one would be Malik. Something I don't understand about Malik was I think he said like he waits for people to message him first. And like kind of relatable, but also that doesn't seem very smart to me. Ooh, the
Why?
lucky number's getting announced. But I do like Malik. So oh, that's not what I said. Uh I do like Malik, so I don't want to see him or Mira or Blaze go home. Just Brandy if it has to be somebody.
All right. Well, thank you, Livy. That was very informative.
Of course. Make sure to count those points.